mtengi. Faza mtengi. Mai wegani. Ida mairoro. Hey, anika that. Anika this. Anika that. Iwe gani mtengi. Faza gani we. Ai waga ndishiri kufaza mtengo wedoro. Mai wegani. Faza mtengi. Mai wegani. Chapo faza mtengi gani. What's your name? Ketina, K-E-T-I. Ketina Chivasa.
Domestic violence, right?
Huh?
You're talking about domestic violence.
Yes, yeah. And I think she said bullying as well.
Yeah, bullying.
Yeah. My way! Fadzam Tengi way!
Yes! 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 Yes!
Fadzam Tengi way! Binocular. That song are not binocular. Do you know that song? Called Binocular. You tell him I want that one. When I'm going in.
Fantastic, fantastic performance. Let's give her a round of applause.
Oh, all right.
And now we're going to have Ketina who's going to address us
Okay.
minute for regarding domestic violence and bullying. Please welcome Ketina.
Okay, I actually thought maybe I was also going to get a song. Come on, DJ, can I have a song? I need to dance into this. Okay, who doesn't know the song Binocular by Angel Rizzo? But anyway, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for having us. And thank you, Rosemary, for putting such an amazing show. And to all the kids who've done so far, we've been watching and we've been following amazing dance moves. And thank you so much. But like, my name is Ketina Chivasa. I'm originally from Zimbabwe. And as you can see, I'm a little bit out there. That's how we are meant to be. You gotta live your life. It doesn't matter what you've been through. And I've been asked to come and talk about domestic violence and bullying as well. Because these are the most, frustrating things that are happening, but we don't talk about them, especially as Africans. So I'm here to just say to you all, let's not be silent. Let's speak up. Let's speak out. If anything that I'm going to say today is going to trigger anybody, please dial 111. Talk to somebody. Tell somebody you're not okay. Maybe even come and talk to me. As it happens, I'm also a registered nurse by profession. I've been in New Zealand since 2007. I don't know what your stories are. This is not about me. This is about domestic violence awareness. Having said that, I just want to say thank you to Shine for being there for the women.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I know that there suffering violence, but you know what? You don't speak up. You don't speak up.
Where do you take it?
You don't speak up. And the moment a man goes to report something like that to the police, it's like the women, we can like manipulate the situation sometimes.
Which way?
There's something going on right now.
Oh, here it is.
Please speak up. And the justice system in New Zealand and
But I
across
could
the
see your
globe,
mom
they
when she
won't
walked
know
there.
how
When
to
she
help
walked
you
there.
unless you've spoken up. I know what violence does to a person. I am a recent survivor of domestic violence. I'm telling you, every form of abuse you can think of. I don't know if you've been following the social media platforms from the Zimbabwean community. I recently got involved in a relationship that got really messy. And people thought I was okay, I was okay, I was okay. In the last 1 year, 2019. And I tried to just pretend like I was okay on social media. Sharing photos even after somebody had just strangled me. Sharing photos showing that I was okay, trying to prove a point to everybody who was following me and the engagement that I heard. To try and make it appear like as if I was okay. So what I'm trying to say is, stop faking it. Life is too short. If you're not okay, speak up, speak out. If somebody is going through something that is not safe, they're in an unsafe situation, speak up. Be the voice to the voiceless. And I have to say this especially to the African community, because we are the ones who normally silence one another. And our children, they suffer in silence because of some of the decisions that we make. Because when you are going through violence, listen to me, your kids also suffer. They also suffer in silence. So how about we start from right here, right now, as the kids are doing their talent show. In order for our kids to have the confidence to even come and dance in front of us like this, it actually reflects that they come from free homes, violence-free homes. If you find your kid being kind of like, you know, pulling back and, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, come on, start checking what's going on with your kid. What is going on with your children? Do you talk to your children? Now listen to me. I'm that woman, I'm that kid who grew up in a family where there was no I love you. And the first I love you that I got was coming from an uncle. Now listen, if you're a parent and you're listening to me, you think, who is this woman? Yes, I'm a preacher, but I'm also somebody who has survived so much. You have never told your kid that I love you. So you want to wait until somebody tells them, and they're going to introduce them to a different kind of love. So what am I saying? If you don't tell them that you love them, they're going to hear that I love you from an uncle who's going to touch them in inappropriate ways. So if there are kids in here and you've been told, don't tell anybody, listen to me, kid. You're going to go tell mama, you're going to go tell daddy, and daddies and mamas, please. If your kids come to you to confide in you about something, don't tell them, you can't say that. Encourage your kids to speak. Encourage our children to speak up. If there's any uncomfortable situation that anybody is going through, this is the time for us to actually encourage one another to say, speak up. If you see someone going through violence of any sort, keep quiet. You become an accessory to that violent situation. You are actually promoting it as well by being silent. And I often say silence is violence. So from now on, moving on from here, I just want to encourage everyone here. I don't know how many nationalities are here, but as long as we are still alive, it means we can see, we can hear, we can be the voice, we can be the ear to anyone who is going through anything that needs to be spoken about. And in order for us to help you, in order for you to get help, you need to report it. You need to speak about it. And I know it can be so daunting, it can be so, you can feel so unsafe and even be afraid to report because you're worried about losing friends. I would say I would rather lose friends and family by speaking the truth. It's so liberating to speak up. So talk about it, speak about it. Then there's also, I've been asked to talk about bullying. Bullying is something that most of our kids go through, especially us coming from overseas. We are, you know, I mean, we are New Zealanders now, we are Kiwis, but listen, because of my skin color, because my history says I was born in Zimbabwe, each time that somebody asks me, you know, you can tell from my accent, even though it's a little bit messed up, that I'm from Zimbabwe, okay, there's always going to be discrimination of some sort. Racial bullying happens and it affects our kids as well. But how are you going to know that your kids are going through this unless you talk to them, unless you listen to them? This is what has helped me and my kids. I've got 2 kids, I'm a single parent, and that's okay. You can have 2 kids. One thing I just have to say is that it's okay. Let's just say I know about kids because I actually manufactured 2 of my own. And because you talk to your kids, ask them questions, sit at the table with our kids, and during dinner, that's the most available time where parents can actually sit together with the kids to say, how was your day? And I'm telling you, most of the bullying issues that I've discovered, I've found out about my kids, they spoke about them during dinner time. And may I just encourage you all to say, talk to your kids. If a kid comes to say, Mama, today I went through this, somebody said this to me, listen to them. But often, we are busy following some social media platforms that don't add value to our lives, to our kids' lives. Also, our kids are suffering in the background. Be involved in everything that your kid goes through and encourage your kids to speak up. And whenever a kid says something, go and check to see, like, is it true? What can you do to help? Believe me, there's always an element of truth in everything that our kids tell us. And of course, there are times where the kids can also kind of like manipulate their way. But at the same time, let's just say, whenever a kid says something, let's talk about it, let's address it. And make sure that we keep our communities safe. And safety starts with you and me. And from here on, I hope that we all start not ignoring the signs of family violence and bullying in our life situations, everyday life situations. I have to go, otherwise I'll keep talking. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you. What's the song? So give her a round of applause. Thank you. Domestic violence.
Wonderful message,
Bullying, family violence
message.
is not okay. And if it's happening, please speak up.
Oh!